This is Mamuni. Thank you so much for being Amar Baba.
Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to discuss how to pass journal entries for trade discount as well as for cash discounts. Okay, so let's get started. চলো শুরু করা যাক। The first transaction is on 21st February 2022, sold goods to Rahul of the list price of rupees 1,50,000 at trade discount of 20%. So what are the two accounts? Let us identify. The first sold goods to Rahul. The first account is Rahul account of the list price 1,50,000 at trade discount rupees of 20%. Another will be sales account. Rahul falls under personal account. Sales falls under real account. According to some books, sales also falls under nominal account. Okay, but I'll be treating sales as real account. Okay, sold goods to Rahul. Rahul is the, according to personal account, debit is the receiver of benefit. So Rahul is receiving goods. So Rahul account should be debited. According to real account, sold goods to Rahul. So goods are going out. According to real account, what goes out is credit. So sales account should be credited. And one more thing. If we treat sales as nominal account, according to nominal account, all losses and expenses debit, all incomes and gains credits. If we consider sales under nominal account also, according to some books, then sales account will be credited as well. Why? According to nominal account, all incomes and gains credited. When we are selling goods, we are getting income, we are getting money. So according to nominal account, all incomes and gains are credited, should be credited. So sales should be credited. Okay, but we are treating sales as real account. When goods are going out, it should be credited, because according to real account, what goes out is credit. Okay. Of course, I will show you the calculations when I'll be doing the journal. Okay. The businessman purchases goods for resale. So goods account won't appear in the journal. Instead of goods, we'll write sales account. Okay. We won't write goods account, we'll write sales account. If goods are sold, we'll write sales account. If goods are purchased, we'll write purchases account. I have told you before also. Okay. So ignore goods. What is the second journal entry? The second journal entry is Rahul returned goods of the list price of rupees 5,000. Rahul returned goods of the list price of rupees 5,000. So one will be sales return account. Another will be Rahul account. When goods are returned, sales return falls under real account as well as nominal account, but I will treat it as real account. When goods are returned, goods are coming in. According to real account, what comes in is debit. So sales return account should be debited. Rahul falls under personal account. Rahul is returning goods. So he is the giver of the benefit. So he should be credited. Okay, understood? What is the third transaction? On 27th February, received from Rahul the amount due from him under a cash discount of 10%. So we are receiving cash. One will be cash account. Another will be Rahul account. And another will be discount allowed account. Now you won't be able to understand how come discount allowed is coming here. We have to do the calculation. Then only you can understand. Cash account falls under real account. Always remember. So receiving from Rahul. So we are receiving cash comes in. So it should be debited. According to real account, what comes in is debit. Discount allowed falls under nominal account. According to nominal account, all losses and expenses debit. Okay. So according to nominal account, all losses and expenses debit. So when we are allowing discount, it means it's a loss for the business. So it should be debited. Rahul falls under personal account. Rahul is the giver of cash. So Rahul should be credited. According to the personal account, the giver of the benefit is credit. So Rahul account should be credited. Understood? Now let me do the journal. So what was the first transaction? See, on 25th February 2022, sold goods to Rahul of the list price of 1,50,000 at trade discount of 20%. So Rahul account debit, sales account credit. So let's do it. 2022. Let us write the date. Date February 25th. Rahul account debit to sales account. To sales account. I'll do the calculation afterwards. Okay. So now let us do the calculation. Sold goods to Rahul of the lease price 1,50,000. 1,50,000. Trade discount 20%. 20%. 20% of 1,50,000 means 30,000. So 1,50,000 minus 30,000. That is 1,20,000. What is the narration? Being goods sold. Being goods sold to Rahul of the list price of 1,50,000 at trade discount of 20%. What is trade discount? I have already discussed and told you about trade discount in my previous video. Let me tell you once again. What is trade discount? Trade discount is allowed by wholesalers to the retailers at a fixed percentage on the listed price of goods. What is list price? List price means catalog price. Okay. Trade discount is allowed only when goods are purchased in bulk or in large quantity. And trade discount is allowed both on credit as well as cash transactions. Since it is related to the purchases of goods and not to the payment. Okay. And trade discount, there won't be any separate journal entry for trade discount. There won't be any separate journal entry for trade discounts. Okay. Please remember, no separate journal entry is passed for trade discount. No separate journal entry is passed for trade discount. Okay. Trade discount will not appear in the journal. But you got to show calculations regarding trade discount. That is the reason I have shown 1,50,000 minus 1,50,000 into 20 by 100. Always remember list price minus trade discount. Okay. And one more thing, please do remember, sales or purchases are always recorded as net price. Always recorded as net price. What is net price? Net price is equal to list price. This is 1,50,000 list price minus trade discount. Okay. Sales or purchases are always recorded in the books of the buyer or seller as net price. What is net price? List price minus trade discount. Okay. So 1,50,000 minus 30,000 comes to 1,20,000. So goods are sold to Rahul at 1,20,000 and not 1,50,000 because he has received 20% trade discount. Fine? Easy? What is the second journal entry? Second transaction is on 26 February. Rahul returned goods of the list price of rupees 5,000. So sales return debit, Rahul account credit. Let's do it. February 26th. Sales return account debit. Sales return account debit to Rahul account. Now let me do the calculation. What was the amount? List price 5,000. List price 5,000. And I have already told you where we are going to record the amount as net price. That means list price minus trade discount. Wherever list price is mentioned, you have to deduct trade discount from the list price. See? In the first transaction, there is list price of 1,50,000. You have to deduct trade discount and then you have to write the amount. In the second transaction as well, list price is given. So you have to deduct trade discount from the list price and then you have to write the amount in the journal. Okay. Because in the seller or buyer's book, it comes, its amount is recorded as net price. So what is the transaction? The transaction is sales return account to Rahul account. Let me write the narration. Being goods returned by Rahul of the list price of rupees 5,000. So now let me do the calculation. 5,000 is the list price. So we got to deduct trade discount. So 5,000 into what is the trade discount? Rate of trade discount? See, 20%. 20%. So let me calculate. 20% of 5,000 comes to 1,000. 5,000 minus. So sales return to Rahul account is 5,000 minus 1,000, 4,000. So what is the last transaction? The last transaction is receive from Rahul the amount due from him under a cash discount of 10%. Okay. So one is cash account is debit, discount allowed is debit and Rahul account credit. So here are two debits, cash account as well as discount allowed account and Rahul account credit. So let me do it. Date is February 27th. February 27th. Cash account debit. Cash account debit. Discount allowed account debit. Discount allowed account debit to Rahul account. What is the narration? Being received from Rahul the amount due from him under a cash discount of 10%. Okay. So now you might ask me, what is cash discount? 10% cash discount. Cash discount is allowed to the customers if the customer makes the payment immediately or within a fixed period. Why cash discount is allowed? Cash discount is allowed to encourage quick payment. Okay. And a separate journal entry is passed in the case of cash discount. Discount allowed is the journal entry for cash discount. Understood? A separate journal entry is passed for cash discount. Discount allowed is the journal entry passed for cash discount. Whereas in the case of trade discount, we haven't passed any journal entry. No separate journal entry is passed. But we got to show the calculations only. Understood? Clear? And always remember, I have told you also before, sales are always recorded in the journal based on net price in the case of trade discount. Okay, you got to deduct trade discount from the list price and then you got to write the amount. Understood? And no separate journal entries passed in the case of trade discount. But in the case of cash discount, see, discount allowed account, it has appeared in the journal. A separate journal entry has to be passed for cash discount in the books of journal. Now we have to calculate, we have to do the workings, then only we can write the amount. So let us do the workings. All right. Now let us do the calculations. We got to show the calculations below. Cash received from Rahul has been calculated as follows. Okay, so sales was 1,50,000 list price minus trade discount. 1,50,000 into how much was trade discount? See, 20%. 20%. It comes to 30,000. So sales will be 1,20,000 less sales written by Rahul. Sales written by Rahul, how much? See, 5,000. Sales returned by Rahul, 5,000. 5,000 minus trade discount, 10%. It comes to 5,000 minus 10%. Sorry, 20%. Trade discount was 20%. So it comes to 1,000. So 5,000 minus 1,000, 4,000. 4,000. If you deduct 4,000 from 1,20,000, it comes to 1,16,000. Okay. So this is the amount due from Rahul. Amount due from Rahul. Okay. Now we are allowing him cash discount as well. What is the cash discount rate? 10%. See, 10% cash discount rate. So, let me calculate less cash discount. Cash discount allowed to Rahul. How much? Cash discount should be on this amount, which is the amount due from Rahul. Cash discount should be on this amount. So 1,16,000, and the cash discount was, see, 10%. Cash discount was 10%. So 10% of 1,16,000, how much? 11,600. 11,600 is the cash discount allowed to Rahul. Okay. Deduct this, then it comes to 1,04,400. 1,04,400. Okay. So, cash received from Rahul. This is the final amount we are receiving from Rahul. This is the final amount we are receiving from Rahul. See, goods sold 1,50,000, list price minus trade discount 1,20,000. Goods sold to Rahul at 1,20,000. Rahul sales goods returned by Rahul 4,000 after deducting trade discount from list price. So it comes to 1,16,000. Amount due from Rahul 1,16,000. Okay. But Rahul is also getting cash discount. So what is the cash discount? 10%. And cash discount will be charged on this amount. Cash discount will always be charged the amount due from Rahul. So 1,16,000 into 10%. That is 11,600. So after deducting 11,600 from the amount, we get 1,04,400. This is the amount we are getting from Rahul. Okay. So now let me write down the amount. Cash is 1,04,400. See, this is the amount, final amount after deducting cash discount. Okay, this is the final. First was trade discount and then cash discount. Discount allowed, how much? 11,600. See, 11,600. How much we are getting from Rahul? 1,04,400. We have received cash 11,600. Actually, the amount due from Rahul was 1,16,000. Amount due from Rahul was actually 1,16,000. Okay. Since he's getting a cash discount, that is the reason he's paying less. 1,04,400. If you add up this two, the total will be 1,16,000. Okay, if you add up 1,04,400 and plus 11,600, the total will be 1,16,000. Okay, so now let me write the total of the debit column as well as the total of the credit column. Total is 1,16,000, 2,40,000. Here also 2,40,000. 2,40,000. So your journal is ready. Okay, it's clear? Your journal is ready. Understood? Clear? No problem, easy? Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for your time. I hope you all will find this video useful. And before I fade out, let me take the opportunity to thank all the wonderful and respected teachers out there all over the world for their immense contribution to the world. And a special thanks to my parents and grandparents, because they are the most disguised and underrated teachers. A big thank you to all these special and important people. Bye-bye. Take care and stay blessed always.